Hey everyone, Reverend Sarah Grady from St. Paul's United Church in Paris. Tuesday, February the 23rd is here, which is crazy. We are doing a few things around our community that I want to share with you just before we get into our time of reflection. So the first is we are going to be hosting an online silent auction. We've got some amazing items up for auction, and there's going to be a preview posted to social media at some point today for you to check those out. And then the actual sale itself is going to go live as of this Saturday, and it'll stay live for 1 week. You can make your bids, and we hope that you head out there and check those things out and help to support our community. We've been missing a lot of fundraising opportunities over the course of this pandemic, so this is one of the ways that we're going to try and do something a little bit differently to help out the ministry and work that we do here at St. Paul's. The second announcement is starting tomorrow, Wednesday, February 24th, and every Wednesday at 12:05 to 12:30 p.m., we are going to be offering an online come to the table communion service. Now, this was born out of the idea of sharing with other communities that I've been doing through this guest preaching series, and these churches that are taking part together in our year-long book study of We Make the Road by Walking. And so all of those churches, we're going to take part together, and we're going to have a Zoom communion. So details of that are going to be in our e-blast, and I'm going to post those along with this message today for you. I can't post the Zoom link on social media, so if you do need that, you do need to connect with our office, check your e-blast communications, or send either Karen in the office or myself an email directly for that link. And yeah, every Wednesday we're going to be doing this, and it's just going to be an opportunity for us to gather as community from wherever we are and come to one another's tables and share in the bread and wine together. So we are so grateful for one last voice in our guest preaching sermon series, Reverend Adam Hanley, the program coordinator for Ministry Personnel Vitality at the United Church of Canada's General Council Office. That is a big, long title. But Adam proudly talked about and named and called out his own ideas around identity and what it means to be a person who, just by the very fact that they were born with white-colored skin, holds an identity that we're just now figuring out how to move forward into a new place of identity for that in this time and place. So we've spent many years unpacking that. So Adam was pretty brave talking about something that's in our chapter this week, which is called A New Identity. And I think Adam really hit the nail on the head talking about his work towards becoming somebody who is anti-racist. And in the chapter this week, Brian McLaren says that Jesus' message for us in the Beatitudes, and the part where he talks about who's blessed and how we are called to be salt and light. He says that this message began not with a new strategy, but a new identity. He wants to spur the hearers into reflection about who they are, who they want to be, what kind of people they will become, and what they want to make of their lives. Identity is such an interesting thing because those things that Brian McLaren has pointed out that Jesus was calling out for us are something that evolve and change over our entire lives. I can think of several identities that I've held in my lifetime that have changed and evolved. Something interesting, like I didn't always feel proud to identify myself as a Christian, and there are some circumstances even still today where I feel a little bit challenged to name that I am a person who identifies as a follower of Christ. It's not an easy identity the way it used to be, and it carries some baggage, but I own up to that identity and all of the hard work that comes with it. I have also identified in my lifetime as an aunt, as a potter, as a musician, as a daughter. I have identified as a partner. I identify in lots of different ways as somebody who's been a caregiver to other people. So I wonder for you, what are some of your identities, and how do those identities help you to become the salt and the light that Jesus is calling us to be in the world? Is there an identity of yours that perhaps needs to change or grow or evolve? There's lots of work that we can be doing. I say this often about our Christian faith, and that is not that it is not an easy road. And we are called to do so many things in this life that are not easy. And part of that is knowing that we don't have it all figured out yet, that we are still learning, we are still growing, there is still room to adapt and to change. So I wonder what identity you have held in your lifetime, and perhaps what new identity you are being called to in order to become the best version of yourself that you can be with this life that you have been gifted. If you have some ideas, if you want to have some conversation about this, please do let me know. You can hit me up by email, by cell phone, through text message, or giving me a call. Send me an email. Let's chat about it. I've been really enjoying our conversations the last few weeks. Lots of people have been really engaging with these reflections, so it's been really wonderful. And don't forget, join us tomorrow, 12:05 to 12:30 for Come to the Table and our silent auction. And wherever you are this day, I hope that you are safe, I hope that you are well, and I hope I get to see you soon. Talk to you later, friends.